and welcome to another episode of Ellie Plays Minecraft with me, Ellie the Elegant Elephant. So in today's episode, first I want to place my retired armor up here on my lovely armor stand, which I want to place here on top of this one, so gonna need some space. And like that. And now we should be able to place this here. Maybe we have to remove this. Yes. And I want to face it the other direction, so let's take it down again. Alright, let's try this again. Top. Yes. And now we can remove this, and it falls right on top of that. And now let's see if we can place this back. Yes, we can. Lovely. And there, and we have to close the roof again, like that. And now we can place the iron armor on it. There it is. So yeah, we have our lovely little attic with our old armor in it. So in today's episode, I actually want to make a new set of enchanted diamond armor, but this is all the diamonds I have left. So first of all, we are going on a mining session, but as we don't have any armor now, I took some armor off the skeleton spawner drops. So we have some chainmail. This is the best I could find. And now we are going to merge these together, and hopefully we get somewhat decent armor that doesn't break immediately. So yeah, I think that's all we can do. So let's put that on. Take a look-see. Well, it has holes in it, so it definitely isn't as good as before, but it's better than nothing, right? So now let's head down to our mine. Put the diamonds away again, because I want to see how many diamonds I get. Don't need this. And yeah, let's start mining. So we are back from mining. It took me a bit more than an hour, so let's see how many diamonds we've got. And we've got 61 new diamonds, so this gives us a total of 64 diamonds, which is really nice. So now let's craft up some armor. We need a chest plate, we need boots, we need leggings, and we need a helmet. And the rest of the diamonds can just go back in here. And let's head up to our enchanting room. So between episodes, I've been dealing with loads of villagers. So I do have some books, which I'm gonna use for enchanting. So I do have all of the different kinds of protection books, but yeah, let me show you. So these are the books I gathered so far. So we do have Unbreaking and Mending for all our 4 pieces. So this will be the helmet, chest plate, pants, and boots. And for the helmet we also have Protection 4, Aqua Affinity and Respiration. Chest plate will get protection, fire protection. For the pants we do have projectile protection. And the boots get blast protection, feather falling, and depth strider. But first, I do want to check if we get anything nice in the enchanting table. So let's grab some lapis and see what we get. So this would be cool. Unbreaking. Also unbreaking. Could save on some books here. Protection 4, that's also really good. And protection 4 again. So I think we're going with this for now. And we also did get blast protection, but 3. In case you're wondering why those two are stackable together, it's because I'm currently playing in version 1.14.2. So in here it's actually still possible to have multiple kinds of protection on one piece of armor. Well, let's try to do the helmet first. Let's put those away for now. And gather those. So I think the way it's the cheapest is if we merge the books together first. And then you check which one's the cheapest. And then you always have to switch around. So this will be cheaper like that. Okay. And then you continue on like this. I only have one level left, so let's grab this. Let's go grab some extra iron, because this anvil is gonna break eventually. And now let's head to the skeleton spawner. And I actually want to show you something. I changed my storage system, so if we head down here, you have this little passageway that goes all the way down. I still have to fix the walls, because they're not nice yet. And down here we have a sorting system, so we sort out bones, arrows, and bows and armor. And actually I'm using the bows as fuel, and gold armor and the iron armor and the chainmail armor is smelted up here, so we get these nuggets. I know it's not very efficient, but hey, it's free, so now let's head up here. And find a nice place for my anvil. This one is already chipped. And now let's wait for the skeletons. And now we have a fully enchanted set of diamond armor. So let's put it on. Well, we can get rid of this trashy armor. And let's take a look. Don't we look fancy now? Let's head back to the spruce village, where we will start on building some stuff for today. So I'm back here in front of my spruce village, which still doesn't have a name, so if you have a cool idea, let me know in the comments. But I want to start building up those 2 fishing huts right now. So I did prepare some materials for the fishing huts and the dock area that should go around here. So I did prepare a load of wood and stones and some decorational stuff I still had from putting details on the docks, because, well, we're gonna need them as well. So, let's get started. Alright, so we finished building the fisher hut, and now let's take a look. So this is what they look like from far. And now let's go over there and look at them from the inside. So this is the small one. As you can see, there's no interior yet, and then we can walk around the little dock and go into the big one. And this one even has an upstairs. So in this big one, I think I'm going to place an AFK fish farm to get all those lovely nautilus shells. And yeah, we still need to detail them and put some details on the dock so it looks a bit more alive. But I'm happy with the design. They're super simple, but they're cute and they will fit in nicely with the whole picture. And that's the most important thing. So now let me show you the plans for the rest of the docks. So up here, I think this one is going to be a tavern and an inn. Then over here I want to have a little fish shop where you can buy fish. Over here I want to sell fisher nets and small boats and stuff like that. And in here should be a guy that sells like maps and stuff. And up here will be like a little bookshop, because we will get loads of crappy books from the AFK fish farm. So I went ahead and built up the tavern. So we are standing in front of it right now. And as you can see, it's made mostly out of wood. Let's step away a bit and take a look from afar. So this is how it looks from up here. And it's a huge building actually, but there's not a lot of space inside, so let's check out the inside. So and up there we have a little balcony. So we come in here, there's just a little room which we will have a bar in it and some tables. So up here is a little room for sleeping with a nice view on the ship. And down here is another room. In here will be like several beds, also a nice view on the harbor. And if we head out here again, up here will be like the captain's room. So we head up here and it's like this bigger room. And he has the little balcony with the nice view so he can watch his ships come and go. And up here we have a second entrance and some room for storage. So up here we come in from this pathway, so the captain has like his private entrance to the inn. So now it's time to detail the tavern and do the interior. So I've gathered some materials that will help us do so. And I don't want to look as rustic as like the storage system. So we have to be a bit more careful with how we place the signs around. So let's try something like this, where we have them alternating like that. And then one up here. Yeah, this gives a nice little detail. I think I want to have a line going over there. Alright. And obviously this has to go over there as well. So now let's take a look at that from afar. Yes, it already has more structure now. So now we do the same on the upper side. I think I'm just gonna place a lantern like this here, because the door is already set back, so I don't think it needs an extra frame. So let's head down again. And I don't really like those polished andesites, so I'm gonna swap them out for cobblestone just to see. I think that's gonna look better. Yeah, I think that fits the build style much better. And on the inside as well, of course. Alright. So now we need to do something about the windows, and I do want to put in some glass, of course. And I think black glass will fit the best because it's the closest that I can get to like glass with iron frames around it. So let me hunt down some squid. Okay, 7. Yeah, that should be more than enough actually. I think we can go and place some beds in there. Do the upper floors. First I want to do the captain's suite because he's getting the blue bed. Like this. Then we can give him a chest and some sort of work table. So let's do that. Alright, so we need paper and blocks, which I don't have right now. So let's do the other rooms first. I think in here, I think it's gonna be a double room. And I guess we could give them a chest as well. Like in here in the middle. And then let's hang a lantern there and there, so they both have a little light. Okay, and now this room should house more than 2 people, so I'm gonna try to make some bunk beds here. Go there. Then you go there, so we have a bunk bed here. It would be nice if I could have a wall like that here. I could place the door on the other side, so. Not like that. Can I place it there? Yes. And then we can have another bunk bed right here. This and like this. And here the same. So we do have our 2 bunk beds. Looking cozy. And I think the only block where I can place something now is this one. So we're gonna place a chest there. Which they will have to share. And let's give them some lanterns. There, and there. So yeah, super simple, cozy little room. Now let's see what we can do in the tavern itself. I think this place here would be nice to have the bar. Like this. Okay. So this is the bar. And behind it we do have maybe a barrel in here. And I think we could use some sort of table here. Do that. And up here we also have a barrel. I'm going to place a lantern down for now. And then we can have a brewing stand there as well. So that will look like a nice bar. Then let's place down some tables. Some chairs. Like this, there. And I'm trapped, okay. There. So we have a nice sitting area there. And then we're gonna make another sitting area here. Yeah, maybe like that. And I do need some lights in here. And I don't seem to be able to place down lanterns here because I built this sort of too low for this. So we're gonna have torches. Which is a bit sad, but well, what can you do? Maybe one there. So let's see how our glass is doing. It's perfect. And convert this into black dye. Now let's dye those up. And we're gonna make paints. Now let's see how this looks if we put them in here. Yeah, I think that fits the style very well. Because I think if we would do clear glass, it would look way too clean and modern. Now let's head up to the captains. Give him a few lanterns in here. And I guess he's having a barrel with a lantern on top. We won't do anything out here, though. And actually, I think I want the table here. I think that's gonna look better. Yeah, because then we see more of the textures of the block. And then we can put the barrel there. And actually, maybe place it like this. Yes, that's better. And then we can give him a little chair as well to sit down at his cartography table to study his maps and so on. So yeah, I think that's the details for the tavern. So if we take a look at it from the outside, it looks a bit more detailed. So I'm happy with the tavern so far. It looks nice and detailed now. Maybe we should put in more signs so we have the whole edges. Let me try that first. Is that better? I wonder. Yeah, I think I like that better. I'm going through quite an amount of signs here. And we also need to do the upper level. So now we have one here, one there, and this one, and this one. Nice. So this is the inn. I think I'm happy with how it looks right now. Maybe we can put in further details later on, like put in some block variations in the roof and stuff like that. But I'm happy with it so far. So this is all I had time for today. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Ellie the Elegant Elephant, and I hope to see you in my next episode.